Oh, hola, ¿qué tal? In this video, we're gonna learn about the past progressive. What is the past progressive? Good question. But before we get to that, amigos, disculpe. Ha pasado mucho tiempo desde que subí un video. Dicho esto, te extraño. Quiero seguir haciendo videos para ti y también practicar mi español contigo. Así que haré todo lo posible para subir un nuevo video cada semana. Bueno, me alegro de estar de regreso. Alright, let's get started with today's video. Vamos. Bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de Blue Learning English. My name is Blue and I am from Canada. Hago videos que te ayudan a aprender inglés. Además, estoy aprendiendo español. Así que esto es algo así como un intercambio de idiomas. Si quieres ver más videos, asegúrate de suscribirte y activar la campanita para que te lleguen notificaciones cuando suba nuevos videos. So, the past progressive, which is also called the past continuous, they're the same thing, is used when we want to refer to something that has happened before or after another action. For example, the doorbell rang while I was washing the dishes. The kids were playing in the backyard when I got home. You'll notice we use the past participle of to be with the ing form of the verb that follows. The past progressive is also used for a few other circumstances. Let's go through them, starting with when an action continues for a long time. My back was hurting all day. The crowd was cheering for the whole game. When an action happens at a specific time. Jennifer was reading a book yesterday evening. By 5 o'clock, they were exhausted from working. When something repeatedly happens, I was practicing guitar for 2 hours every day. They were meeting at a secret location after school. When we want to express change over time. The dog was growing very quickly. The children were improving their reading ability. And the past progressive is also used when we want to start a story. The other day, I was driving to school in the rain. Last Tuesday, I was waiting for a bus outside of my school. Okay, so pay extra attention here. When we're using the past progressive in a question, the form looks like this. When you left for work, were the kids still sleeping? Notice how the subject goes in between the past participle of to be and the ing form of the verb we're using. Here are a couple other examples. Was the dog playing nicely with the other dogs at the park? Why wasn't he waiting at the spot I told him to? Cool. So, I mentioned earlier that to form the past progressive, we are going to be using the past participle of the verb to be with the ing form of the verb we want to use. So here is a conjugation chart of the verb to be. I was, you were, she, he, it was, we were, they were. Then all you have to do is add the ing form of the verb that follows. I was writing in my journal this morning. Alright, so if you're anything like me, you like to see many different examples to help comprehend different grammatical structures. I got you covered. I came prepared with 30 examples of the past progressive. Vamos! Steve was baking a cake when the doorbell rang. The kids were playing outside while I was gardening. While her parents were sleeping, she snuck out of the house. Kelly was writing an email when the power went out. When the phone rang, she was taking a shower. She was preparing dinner when the kids came home. Who were you talking to on the phone? I wasn't sleeping during the movie. I was up the whole time. Last night around midnight, the neighbors were playing very loud music. Mike was studying at the library all afternoon. Last week, we were working non-stop to finish the project. You were snoring all night. They were starting to argue, so I changed the subject. Meg accidentally cut her hand while she was chopping vegetables. The dancer was giving her best performance yet. Were you living with your parents while you were studying in university? They were watching a movie during the storm. While we were having a picnic, it started to rain. My parents were waiting for me when I got off the plane. Jacob was cleaning his car while I was organizing the garage. I was riding my bike to school when I realized I forgot my lunch. She was building a sandcastle on the beach with her toys. We were remembering all the funny moments during the trip. They were insinuating that she was about to be fired. You were thinking of a baby name. Have you decided on one yet? I took a lot of photos while I was traveling through Europe. She was hoping he would ask her to go to prom together. We were ordering takeout when Dad arrived home with pizza. They were dancing until the sun came up. Excelente amigos, muy bien hecho. If you made it to the end of this video, give yourself a pat on the back because you put in some time to invest in yourself. Bueno amigos, espero que les haya gustado este episodio de Blue Learning English. Asegúrate de suscribirte y activar la campanita para que te llegue las notificaciones cuando suba un nuevo video. Muchas gracias por verte y hasta la próxima vez. Chao.